Hello, friends. Welcome to Trivia Over Tea, the quiz show podcast where we drink tea and play trivia. I am your host, Matthew Cook, and I'm here virtually once again with our scorekeeper, Carter Zenke. Carter, how are you this morning?
Doing great. Feeling like I had a restful sleep.
Fantastic. All the better to keep score with. And so let's meet this week's contestants. First, we have Emily.
Hello, everyone. I'm Emily. I can name like 10 different types of citrus off the top of my head, but I don't think I know anything else whatsoever. So, look forward to me stumbling through this, and I'm drinking some jasmine green tea right now.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for being here, Emily. And we also have Phoebe.
Hi, everyone. I'm Phoebe. I don't have tea because it's too hot here, and I don't keep iced tea in my fridge the way Matthew does. So all I have is water, but I'm playing Trivia Over Tea in spirit. And yeah, I'm ready. Still going to fail all of the geography questions, but other than that, I'm here.
I am a little disappointed that you don't keep iced tea in your fridge.
Sorry about that.
I think our friendship may survive anyway. At any rate, as with all of our regular episodes, we'll have 4 rounds of questions today, each with a slightly different format. And so Carter will explain the rules for round 1.
Yes, round 1 is our first general knowledge round. We'll each get 5 multiple choice questions. Each question here is worth 10 points each.
Alrighty, Emily, you're up first. Are you ready?
No, but let's do this.
Okay. Question 1. Which of the following states does not include territory on the Delmarva Peninsula located on the eastern side of the Chesapeake Bay? A, Virginia, B, Delaware, or C, New Jersey?
Really alarmed that I actually don't know this answer immediately. I'm going to go with Virginia.
No, it's actually New Jersey.
Is it New Jersey? Okay.
Yeah. Delmarva, it's a kind of a...
Delaware, Maryland, VA.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, exactly, except with a weird hand gesture. So New Jersey is on the other side of the Delaware River from the peninsula. Question 2. In which year was the viral song Gangnam Style by Korean rapper Psy released? A, 2010, B, 2012, or C, 2014?
A, 2010.
It was actually 2012.
Shut up, was it really?
Yeah. The song and music video went viral in August of 2012, becoming a cultural phenomenon. The YouTube video became the most watched and most liked of all time, though that title has since been broken, reaching 1 billion views on December 21st, 2012. I greatly associated it with 9th grade. That's how I remember that.
Did you do this because Psy released a song yesterday? Or was that coincidence?
Oh, no, that was coincidence.
Okay, all right. There was a music video.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't coincidence. I didn't write this question, so maybe my question writer did. At any rate, question 3. What is the last of the major arcana in a standard tarot card deck? A, the Tower, B, the World, or C, Strength?
The Tower? I know nothing about tarot.
Coincidentally, I know nothing about tarot. The answer is apparently the World. This was a Mason. This was written by my brother. So, you can do that what you will. Question 4. What do all the planets in the solar system orbit around? A, the barycenter, B, the sun, or C, the Lagrange point?
I'm really tempted to give a wrong answer to this one just to keep up the streak of incorrect answers, but it is in fact the sun.
Well, my friend has the barycenter. Says it's the center of the center of mass of all objects in the solar system.
Okay. All right. I'll give them this.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's basically the sun, but it is not quite the sun, I guess.
Is it in the sun?
Yeah, I think probably so. This is something. I think it's probably slightly, the center of gravity is not quite the center of the sun. It is slightly off.
Okay.
I'll give them the barycenter. Really embarrassing that I don't know that, though. I've
never heard of the barycenter.
Deeply embarrassed.
I hadn't either. I'm tempted to give you 10 points if it's in the sun, Carter, what do you think?
10 points to Emily.
Okay, we'll give you 10 points for that. Yeah. I'll have to ask my question writer what he meant by that. At any rate, question 5. Which of the following is the most streamed song of all time on Spotify? A, Closer by the Chainsmokers. B, Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Or C, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
I am going to go with Blinding Lights, mostly just because I like it best.
It is a good song, but it's actually Shape of You.
Oh, that was not going to be my second guess, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, that was the answer. Phoebe, are you ready for your 5 questions?
No, but here I am.
Here you are. Question 1. Which state is in the true center of the United States when you include Alaska and Hawaii? A, North Dakota. B, Colorado. Or C, Wyoming?
Oh, tricky. I feel like Hawaii is a little further south than Alaska is north. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to go with Colorado.
It was actually North Dakota. The central point is 6 miles west of the town of Balta in Pierce County, North Dakota.
Fair enough.
So, question 2. Which of the following major golf tournaments has Rory McIlroy not won?
No.
A, the Masters. B, the US Open. Or C, the British Open.
Okay, it would be really embarrassing if he hadn't won the British Open. So part of me wants to say that because it would be the funny answer. I am not I don't think he's won the Masters.
That's correct. He finished
My mom will be so proud of me.
He finished second in the Masters this year, 3 strokes behind the winner, Scotty Scheffler. He won the US Open in 2011, the British Open in 2014, and the PGA Championship in 2012 and 2014. Question 3. One of the first money systems arose in ancient Mesopotamia, where local merchants and farmers used what grain as payment? A, wheat. B, barley. Or C, flax.
Oh, all good types of grain. I had to learn how to identify those under a microscope in my master's, which was painful, especially when they're charred and you only have half the grain. But I feel like I just got to go with wheat because it's the most basic of the options.
It was actually barley.
No. I don't study Mesopotamian archaeology.
No, but that's fair. That's fair. That was a Mason question too.
Oh, classic Mason.
Question 4. Since 2013, work has been done on the former site of Wardenclyffe Tower to probably Wardenclyffe actually to create a museum dedicated to the life and inventions of what scientist? A, Thomas Edison. B, Alexander Graham Bell. Or C, Nikola Tesla.
Oh gosh. Bell?
No, it's actually Tesla. Wardenclyffe Tower was an experimental site meant to demonstrate the power of the Tesla coil to transmit electricity.
Classic.
Yeah. And finally, question 5. Which of the following singers was not in the boy band NSYNC? A, Lance Bass. B, Joey Fatone. Or C, Nick Carter.
Oh no, they're all classic boy band people. The question is, which of those people were in the Backstreet Boys instead? Oh,
that's the question, actually, yes.
Oh no, wait, can you repeat the names?
Lance Bass, Joey Fatone, Nick Carter.
I think Carter was in the Backstreet Boys.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was going to be my fun fact, is that he was in the Backstreet.
Sorry for taking your fun fact.
No, but I'm glad you got to the crux of the question. So, at any rate, that's the end of round 1. So, Carter, can you please give us a score update?
Looks like we have Emily at 10 and Phoebe at 20.
All righty, now it is time for round 2. So, Carter, can you please tell us the rules?
Yes, in round 2, you will get 5 open-ended questions on the same topic. Questions here are worth 20 points each. If you get one wrong, your opponent can answer for 10 points.
Alrighty, Emily, you are going to get 5 questions about a famous actor who was born on May 4th, which is the date that this podcast will be released. May 4th, 1970 is the birth date of one Will Arnett. So, are you ready for 5 questions about Will Arnett? Do you know who Will Arnett is?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
this is about to go interestingly.
All right. Well, hopefully
I'll make it up as I go along. It'll be good.
Yeah. Question 1. Arnett is well known for playing Job Bluth, the older brother of Michael, in what sitcom?
Arrested Development.
That's correct. Do you know who he is now that I say that? Okay, good. His name is actually his initials, George Oscar Bluth II. Question 2. Known for his distinctive voice, Arnett voiced what character in the Lego Movie franchise?
Well, that's a great question that would be easier to answer if I had seen any movies in the Lego Movie franchise. Who's even in that? Batman is in that. I'll just say Batman.
Correct.
Yes.
And one of the Lego Movie franchise movies is I think it's the Lego Batman movie or something like that, which I never saw. I think I've only seen the original Lego movie. So
I might have seen a little bit of that. That's what I'm going off of here. That and ads.
Well, Batman was in it, so there you go. Question 3. Arnett's second marriage was to what former SNL cast member and the star of Parks and Recreation?
Oh, wait. Am I like... okay, Amy Poehler.
That's correct. They were married in 2003 and separated in 2012 before officially divorcing in 2016. They had 2 children together.
Fascinating. I had no idea they were married. I thought that was a trick question for a split second. I was
Nope, they were married. Question 4. From 2014 to 2020, Arnett voiced the titular anthropomorphic character on what Netflix animated series?
Wait, can you repeat the year range?
Yeah, 2014 to 2020.
Thinky thoughts. God. Literally, I have no idea. Animated series with animals? No, I have nothing.
Phoebe, do you know?
The only animated series with animals that's coming to my head is BoJack Horseman. I don't know if that's right.
That's correct. He was BoJack Horseman. There were 77 episodes over 6 seasons of BoJack Horseman.
Many.
Yeah. And finally, question 5. Since 2020, perhaps not surprising given his roles in Lego-related films, Arnett has hosted what reality competition show on Fox?
Something to do with building Legos, I guess. But I have no idea what. Nope, no clue.
Okay. Phoebe, do you know?
I have to say that show passed me by.
Okay.
I was not watching it.
My parents and my brother watch it all the time. It's called Lego Masters. It's based on the British show of the same name. And it features 2 Lego creative designers as judges.
I have to say, when is the US going to come out with their own TV shows? The Office, Lego Master Builder.
No, we just copy everything from Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then make it
worse.
Well, worse. Yeah. At any rate, Phoebe, since it's Will Arnett's birthday, I thought maybe, and I'm pretty sure you've watched Arrested Development all the way through. You haven't?
I've not seen it at all.
Oh.
Not even a little?
Not a single episode.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I thought for sure you had.
No.
Maybe I was thinking of Zoe.
Probably.
Well, I know Zoe has seen it, but I thought you did too.
No.
Well, this might be a little tricky then.
Oh, no.
Because I was going to give you 5 questions about Arrested Development.
Oh.
Could have sworn you'd seen it. Anyway. well, we'll give it a roll anyway. Question 1. The show revolving around the Bluth family is set in what Orange County, California, beach city?
Oh, I don't even know geography.
Just name a beach in Orange County.
Oh, but I don't know my county lines. That's probably LA County. I don't know. Santa Monica.
That's very much LA County.
I know.
Emily, do you know?
I'm going to go with Malibu.
That's also very much LA County. This is Newport Beach.
You're really hitting my tangential weak spot of a TV show I haven't seen and geography simultaneously.
Sorry. I thought for sure you'd seen it.
No.
Okay, well, I'm disappointed in myself. Yeah, set in Newport Beach, though the series was primarily filmed in Culver City and Marina Del Rey in Los Angeles County. Question 2. Who played the central character and de facto president of the Bluth Company, Michael Bluth?
I have no idea.
He's currently the star of Ozark and other things.
I'm not a TV person.
Okay. Emily?
I'm really bad with actors, as you learned when I didn't know the name of a show that I have in fact watched. So
there you go. This is Jason Bateman. He's the only character to appear in every episode of the series. Question 3. George Michael and his cousin Maybe frequently man what on the... Sorry, let me rephrase that. George Michael and his cousin Maybe frequently man what on the boardwalk in Newport Beach, which is part of the Bluth Company?
A hot dog stand.
Not a hot dog stand, Emily.
a banana stand.
A banana stand.
Oh,
Yeah, you were close. You're close. And George Michael's crush on his cousin Maybe is a recurring joke throughout the series.
Cool.
Question 4. A recurring character is what private investigator who always approaches Lucille in disguise before dramatically revealing himself, much to her delight?
I have no clue.
Yeah, okay. Emily?
I don't actually know the answer to this either.
This is Jean Parmesan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucille hires him in season 2 to spy on her husband, George. And finally, question 5. After Fox canceled the series following the 3rd season, it was picked up for a 4th and 5th season by what streaming service?
I'm going to guess Netflix.
That's correct.
Wow.
It originally ran on Fox from 2003 to 2006, and the Netflix seasons were released in 2013 and 2019, respectively.
Amazing.
So, well, that's the end of round 2. So, Carter, can you please give us a score update?
We have Emily at 80 and Phoebe at 50.
All right, now it is time for round 3. So, Carter, can you please tell us the rules?
Yes, round 3 is a lot like round 2, but now you get questions on a variety of topics. Questions here are worth 30 points each. If you're going wrong, your opponent can answer for 15 points.
All right. Emily, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Question 1. What is the only primary interstate highway in the state of Delaware?
I-95.
That's correct. I-95 is also the only primary interstate highway in Rhode Island and Maine. Question 2. What mathematical constant, also known as Euler's number, is the base of natural logarithms?
E.
That's correct. It is approximately equal to 2.71828 and has all sorts of mathematical qualities.
Fun properties, yeah.
Yes, and like pi, E is irrational and has all sorts of stuff that I don't understand. Question 3.
Spicy number.
Yes, very spicy number. I tried to leave that behind in high school. Question 3. In chemistry, what does ATP stand for?
Oh, God. The last time that I took chemistry was in 10th grade.
Oh.
So I have no idea. No, I'm trying to think and I just have no clue.
Phoebe, do you know?
Okay, the last time I also took chemistry was in 10th grade. No, I have no idea what it is.
This is adenosine triphosphate.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, and it is used as energy by cells.
That I would have known. I just didn't know what it stood for. Yeah.
I would not have gotten that.
There you go. Question 4. On April 25th, 2022, the Twitter board of directors accepted a $44 billion buyout from what CEO of Tesla?
Elon Musk.
Yes, enough said about that. Question 5. Riverview is a narrow strip of land that comprises the extreme north of what Midwest U.S. city on the west bank of the Mississippi River?
Okay. Major U.S. city on the west bank of the Mississippi River, because I don't know what Riverview is, so I'm just thinking about this that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Christ. Boy. Geography. I am not a geography wizard. Oh boy. New Orleans? Is that even on the Mississippi River?
It is on the Mississippi River. It is not the correct answer. I believe, technically speaking, I think New Orleans is on the east bank of the Mississippi, though the river's kind of running east-west at that point.
Frankly, it's miraculous that I even knew that New Orleans was on the Mississippi River. That's its own.
Yeah, definitely get brownie points for that. Not trivia over 2 points, though, unfortunately.
Acceptable.
Phoebe, do you know?
Oh God. I don't even know if this is on the Mississippi, but I'm gonna go with St. Louis.
Correct.
Nicely done.
What?
Very good. Yep, it's on the west bank of the Mississippi. There's only a few cities that are actually on the Mississippi, like major cities. There's Memphis, but that's on the east bank. And then I think Minneapolis and St. Paul are the other ones. And trying to remember how the river's flowing at that point. But you can't really call one the east bank and one the west bank. So yeah, St. Louis, I think, is the largest city on the river.
Sweet.
There you go. Phoebe, are you ready for your 5 questions?
Well, I think hopefully anything will be better than last round.
No Arrested Development questions this time.
Oh, so, good.
We're
excellent.
past that, fortunately. Question 1. What interstate highway begins near Chattanooga, Tennessee, and has brief concurrencies with both I-40 and I-65 in Nashville before continuing north through Kentucky to southern Illinois?
Oh no. I don't know highway. 20?
Not 20. Emily?
55? Is that even an interstate?
It is an interstate. And actually it does pass through Tennessee, but it passes through Memphis. This is I-24.
Oh.
It provides the link from these areas to Atlanta and points south via I-75.
It's a really badly maintained highway.
Good to know.
It's horrible.
Good to know for all our travelers in Nashville. I drove that from Chattanooga up to Nashville. Gosh, that was 4 years ago now. To go see Zoe.
No. I take 65 and then 40 into work, so I don't do 24.
Yeah, it's the other one. Question 2. What type of volcanic geological feature is known for creating the Hawaiian Islands?
A shield volcano? I don't know what sort of question you're looking, like type of answer you're looking for. Are you looking for a type of volcano?
Like what type of like volcanism?
Effusive.
That's not what my question is.
Versus explosive.
That's okay. Well, I'll ask Emily if she knows, and then we'll see if the answer is what she said it. Emily?
I have no idea.
Okay. My question writer wrote hotspot volcanism.
That question is not specific enough.
Okay.
Because if you say what type of volcanism, you could be describing the type of volcano, the way the lava flows, which is how I answered, versus like hotspot volcanism versus like volcanism at plate divergence, which I think is the answer they were looking for, but the question's not clear. Sorry to tweak your question, right?
No, and that's okay. That's okay. It kind of sounds like maybe you got the right answer, or that you gave a right answer.
I gave
30 points to Phoebe.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I shall provide feedback to my question writer. We're having all sorts of issues on this episode today, so good,
it's okay.
Good for all
it's
of
just
us.
Fun to be together. So
it is in community over trivia. At any rate, question 3. The 2021 biopic Respect, starring Jennifer Hudson, tells the story of what American singer, often called the Queen of Soul?
Aretha Franklin.
That's correct. Franklin chose Hudson personally, saying that if a movie was ever made of her life, she would want Hudson to portray her. Question 4. What greenhouse gas is the most abundant in the atmosphere?
Oh no. The carbon dioxide?
Not carbon dioxide. Emily?
Methane?
I think this is a bit of a trick question. My question writer wrote water vapor.
Same face.
Which I feel like I don't know the science behind it. I feel like I'd heard that before. And
sure.
It's yeah. Increasing temperatures leads to increased water vapor, a snowballing process called water vapor feedback.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then carbon dioxide and methane are 2 and 3 in terms of greenhouse gases. Finally, question 5. The Sierra Maestra Mountains are located on the southern part of what large Caribbean island?
Let me think. A mountainous Caribbean island. But it sounds like Spanish and not French. I was thinking maybe St. Bart's, but I would imagine that a mountain range on St. Bart's would be French sounding, opposed to that mountain range, which to me sounds like it's Spanish. Oh crap. I want to say the island where Haiti is.
Hispaniola, no.
No.
Not that one. Emily?
I have no idea. I just don't even know Caribbean islands.
You're getting us with the geography questions,
It
Matt.
really is. Yeah, the geography questions are deadly.
This is Cuba.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother wrote that one.
Classic Mason.
I mean, I could have thought of that, if I had been using my brain a little more.
Who needs to use their brain, though?
I don't know about you, but
It's
my
a
brain
Saturday.
is much. It doesn't exist
Yep.
anymore. It's
Yep.
gone. I am regressing. It's not good. So
Yeah. I told Phoebe, I told Emily and Carter before you got on, Phoebe, about my issues with time zones this week, because not only was I having trouble with the Central Time Zone, I also wrote the Eastern Time wrong on our information email.
nice.
I had my time correct. I knew it was going to be
All
8
that
a.m.
matters. Yeah.
At least we all got here.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we had numerous question issues and whatnot. It's been a morning.
Making it work.
And we're not even done with the show because that's only the end of round 3. So Carter, can you please give us a score update?
Looks like we have Emily at 170 and Phoebe at 125.
Alrighty, now it is time for round 4. So Carter, can you please tell us the rules?
Yes. Oh, I think I just gave Phoebe a whole lot of points. Sorry. Round 4 is our showdown, in which you'll get 3 questions, same questions for each of you. Questions here are worth 40 points each, and we'll ask you to write down your answers to these questions.
Alrighty, Phoebe, Emily, are you ready?
I
Let's
am.
do this.
Okay. Question 1. On May 4th, 1471, the Battle of Tewkesbury was fought, which was considered one of the decisive battles in what florally named English war?
Wait, do I literally need to write this?
No.
Okay, great.
I'll just call on you. Do you have an answer?
Yes.
Okay, Emily, what is your answer?
My answer is the War of the Roses.
Phoebe?
Yeah, it's also my answer.
That is correct. King Edward IV and his House of York defeated the rival House of Lancaster. The previous Lancastrian king, Henry VI, then a prisoner in the Tower of London, was murdered at about this time.
Everything I know about this comes from Shakespeare because I have never studied any European history, so this is fun.
Oh, well, there you go. Shakespeare coming in handy. Question 2. On May 4th, 1979, who became the first woman to be a head of government in Europe?
I've forgotten her name. I'm going to cry. I know who this is. I just don't have the name.
Give you a couple more seconds. Anything? Emily?
Right now, my brain is just telling me Theresa May, and I know that that's not it.
Yeah, she was more recent. Phoebe?
Okay, this could also be wrong, but I'm guessing Margaret Thatcher.
That's correct. It was Margaret
go.
Thatcher. The leader of the Conservative Party. She was Prime Minister of the UK from 1979 until 1990. Theresa May was recently the second woman to be Prime Minister of the UK from 2016 to 2019. And finally, question 3. Who starred as Fanny Brice in the original Broadway production of Funny Girl in 1964?
I was literally talking about this with my parents like one day ago, and I don't remember. This is terrible. I'm so mad. I'm so livid about this. I can't believe I just had this conversation and I've forgotten the name already. I don't got it.
You don't got it?
I don't have it.
Okay. Phoebe, do you know?
I don't think I have it either, because I don't think this is the original, but I'm just going to guess Barbara Streisand.
That's correct.
Oh,
She went on to play the role in the 1968 film, for which
okay.
she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. The Broadway revival of Funny Girl opened on April 24th.
And supposedly, the lead is not as good as Barbara Streisand, and so it doesn't work because you need to be Barbara Streisand for it
That's a high bar, though.
to work.
drama.
Yes, it is.
Okay, good to know. I mean, it's hard to be Barbara Streisand, so.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's impossible. Yes.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, that's the end of the game, mercifully for everybody. Carter, can you please give us the final score?
We have Emily at 210 and Phoebe with the come from behind win at 245.
Well, congratulations, Phoebe. You have won. Do you have anything that you would like to say?
I really don't know how I won after that Arrested Development round. But yeah, thank you for having me again. It was very fun.
Well, I believe you.
See you, Emily.
I think you got all 3 round 4 questions correct. So then that's not
That'll
always
be
easy to do. So
Thank
well
you.
done. Well, that's our show for this week, folks. Thank you, Emily and Phoebe, for being on the show today, as well as Carter Zanke for being our scorekeeper, and Mason Cook for composing the music. Today's questions were written by Caitlin Fick, Tanner Tim, Lucas Hauser, Matthew Hauser, Mason Cook, and yours truly. And thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to Trivia Over Tea on your preferred podcast platform and leave us a review if you enjoyed it. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages at Trivia Over Tea, and feel free to message us on any of these platforms if you have any comments or suggestions regarding the show. And tune in next week when we'll have 2 new contestants and 33 more fantastic questions. So thank you. We'll see you next week.